Hi friends, I'll show you how to make mutton biryani today. So I have the ingredients here. I have 3 cups of basmati rice. In this cup I have taken 3 cups of basmati rice and I have washed and I have soaked it in a little bit water now. We need to soak this for about 25 to 30 minutes for biryani. I have mutton here. I got like almost 2.5 pounds of mutton, which I chopped. I washed it with turmeric and then I pressure cooked this for 2 whistles because this was very fresh mutton, so I pressure cooked for 2 whistles. If you open it in 2 whistles and it's not cooked, you can let it for another 2 more whistles to cook the mutton. So the mutton is cooked. What I added in this mutton is salt, red chili powder, just 1 teaspoon, and then ginger garlic paste 1 teaspoon, and I added 1 cup of water in this cup for this 2.5 pounds of mutton, and I pressure cooked for 2 whistles and I have taken ready. So this water and the 1 cup of water along with the mutton also let some water, so we have this much of water now. When we make biryani, we have to consider this water and then add whatever needed to cook this rice. So mutton is ready now and I have soaked the rice also for 20 minutes now. I'll show you what are the spices we need for the biryani. So these are the spices we need for the biryani. I'm going to dry roast all the spices in medium flame until it just heats up, and then I'm going to make a coarse powder out of it. So what I have here is few peppercorns, fennel seeds 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 4 green cardamom, few cinnamon sticks, 1 star anise, few cloves, and then this is seaweed. This is optional. If you have, you can use it. This gives a nice flavor to biryani. So these spices I'm going to dry roast it to just heat it up, and then I'm going to make a powder. Here I have 1 tablespoon of biryani powder. I have taken Shan biryani powder today. You can take any biryani powder, mutton biryani powder, even Achi brand is also good. You can take 1 tablespoon of biryani powder. And this is also again optional. If you don't want to use any store-bought masala, that's totally fine. These spices should be enough. And this is 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. I have added 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste when I cook the mutton also to make the mutton soft. And I am going to add 1 more tablespoon for this 3 cups of rice when I saute. This is 1 tablespoon of red chili powder for the spice. So here in this plate, whatever we have, we are going to saute it in ghee. I'm going to make this biryani in ghee today. Onion, I have chopped 2 medium onions, 6 green chilies. I have cut it into 2. You can add even more according to your spice level. And I have 2 medium size of tomatoes, Roma tomatoes I have chopped. So 2 medium size red onion sliced, 2 medium size tomatoes chopped, and green chilies. Here I have half cup of cilantro chopped, half cup of mint chopped, salt as needed for the rice. We have added salt to this also, salt, chili powder, and ginger garlic paste. So I'm adding salt that's needed for this rice biryani. And this 1 cup of yogurt. This is half line. You can use even less than half. After the biryani is done, we are going to squeeze this on the top. This is also again optional. So these are the ingredients needed for mutton biryani. Let me first dry roast these spices and make powder, and then I'll show you how to make the biryani. So I have heated up a big pan to make a biryani, and I have added 4 tablespoons of ghee to this. I'm going to add green chilies, little bit of mint, little bit of cilantro. I'm using half cilantro and half mint from that half cup of cilantro and mint. Sliced onions, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt now to help the onions to cook. Let's saute these onions until it turns light brown. So the ginger garlic paste has sauteed well. Now I'm going to add tomatoes. So to make the work quick, you can pressure cook in one stove the mutton, and then you can start sauteing here. But before you add water for the rice, just make sure like how much water is there in the mutton, and then add rest of the water. Otherwise the biryani will be mushy. So let the tomatoes cook for 2 more minutes, and then we'll add all the spice powders. So the tomatoes have cooked. Now I'm adding biryani masala 1 tablespoon, red chili powder 1 tablespoon. I have added green chilies also for the spice, and I have also added chili powder when I cook the mutton also. So keep that in mind. So now I am adding the spice powder that I roasted and made powder. I am adding cup of yogurt. I have made biryani without adding yogurt too. It came out well. So it's optional. If you want, you can add yogurt to this. Now let's add the mutton to this. I'm adding rest of the mint. So the mutton is boiling. Let me add water to this to cook the rice. So I'm adding, I'm adding 3 cups should be enough, I guess. Let's see, I have 2 cups of water in the mutton after I cook, approximately 2 cups of water. So we have 6 cups of rice. So I'm adding 3 more cups of water. Two. Three. So I have added 3 more cups of water. Let the water boil, and then we can I'll add the salt also now. Let the water boil, and then we can add soaked rice. So the water is boiling. So for 3 cups of water, 3 cups of rice, I have added almost 5.5 cups of water. 2 cups was already there in the mutton, and then I added the rest, and then the water is boiling now. At this point you can check the salt and the spice. It required a little bit salt, so I added the salt also. Now it's boiling. I'm going to add the soaked rice. Remember, we have to soak the rice for 20 to 30 minutes, and then the water that I said is the right ratio. If the rice is not soaked, or if you have soaked for a long time, you have to adjust the water accordingly. Now we'll add soaked rice. So I'm going to cover this and cook in medium flame for some time, and then we are going to simmer it. So the stove all this time it was high. Now I'm going to keep it in 5 and let it cook. I'm going to cover this now. Let it cook for 10 minutes and then we know. It's been 10 minutes now. So you see the biryani is nice and it's 3/4 done. So now I'm going to add cilantro. Squeeze few drops of lime. And I'm going to simmer this for another 10 minutes in very low. So my stove was in 5. Now I'm turning it to 2 and I'm going to let it for another 10 minutes and biryani will be done. So let me add 1 spoon of ghee on top. And that's it. I'm going to cover it and cook it in very low for 10 more minutes. So it's been 10 more minutes in very low flame. And if you see, biryani is nicely done. I'm going to turn off the flame. The biryani is done and ready to serve. Thank you.